In today's world, we often find ourselves labeling complicated individuals as narcissists, sociopaths, or psychopaths, drawing from portrayals in movies. But which one, actually? It's crucial to recognize that not all challenging personalities fit these extreme stereotypes. Moreover, terms like narcissism, sociopathy, and psychopathy denote distinct psychological disorders. In this video, we will learn to identify a narcissist, a psychopath, and a sociopath. What makes them different from one another? Which is more dangerous? Let us start with Section 1. Understanding narcissism. Narcissism is when someone thinks a lot about themselves and wants everyone else to do the same. They struggle with relationships because they care too much about getting praise and attention. This makes it hard for them to really connect with others in a meaningful way. There are two main types of narcissism: covert and overt. Overt narcissists are the ones who always want to be the center of attention, while covert narcissists are more shy but still feel like they're better than others. It's important to understand these differences because narcissism can be tricky to recognize, especially since it can be mixed up with other problems like feeling sad or nervous. I recall a friend of mine who consistently boasted about his excellence in all endeavors. During our gaming sessions, he would repeatedly assert that our victories were solely attributable to his prowess, positioning himself as the indispensable factor in our success. This behavior is indicative of narcissism, characterized by an overwhelming sense of self-importance and an exaggerated belief in one's abilities. The pronounced need for validation and the tendency to monopolize credit align with the classic traits associated with narcissistic personality disorder, reflecting a deep-seated need for admiration and validation. Since you are now familiar with narcissism, let's talk about the types. Section 2. Types of narcissists. Within the realm of narcissism, there exist classic, malignant, and vulnerable narcissists. Classic narcissists exhibit typical traits of self-importance and entitlement, constantly seeking admiration. On the other hand, malignant narcissists thrive in manipulation and exploitation, bordering on sociopathy or psychopathy. Vulnerable narcissists, while introverted, harbor fragile egos and engage in manipulative behavior to garner pity and admiration. Section 3. Deciphering sociopathy. Sociopaths are distinct from narcissists due to their manipulative behavior, driven by personal gratification rather than empathy. They flout societal norms and rules, often appearing charming to conceal their true intentions. Sociopaths form relationships but prioritize control over others, leading to tumultuous interactions marked by exploitation and deceit. Consider a person you know who always seems to effortlessly charm everyone they meet. They excel at making others feel comfortable and valued. However, behind this charismatic facade lies a manipulative streak. Perhaps you recall an instance where they persuaded individuals to take on additional tasks while taking credit for their efforts. This behavior is indicative of sociopathy, where personal gain outweighs concern for others' well-being. It's disconcerting to realize that such calculated deception can exist beneath a seemingly friendly exterior. Section 4. Understanding psychopathy. Psychopaths stand apart from both narcissists and sociopaths due to their inability to establish emotional bonds with others. Their behavior is methodical, lacking in empathy or remorse. Although not all psychopaths exhibit violent tendencies, their inherent traits predispose them to criminal behavior, rendering them more hazardous than individuals with other personality disorders. Think about someone you know who always seems detached and aloof, never showing genuine concern for others' feelings. They may come across as charming and confident, but there's something unsettling about their demeanor. This person might be a psychopath. Consider a situation where they manipulated others without a hint of remorse, or perhaps they engaged in deceitful behavior to achieve their goals. While not all psychopaths are violent, their lack of empathy and propensity for calculated actions make them capable of significant harm. It's chilling to realize that someone you interact with may possess such innate traits, making them potentially dangerous in certain situations. Section 5. Differentiating between psychopathy and sociopathy. Psychopathy is regarded as inherent, whereas sociopathy is acquired. Psychopaths manipulate others for personal gain, driven solely by their own interests. In contrast, sociopaths may initially experience discomfort with their actions but eventually conform to societal norms. Think about two individuals you know who exhibit manipulative behavior. One person seems to lack any sense of remorse or empathy, manipulating others solely for their own benefit. This person could be described as a psychopath, as their actions are driven by personal gain without consideration for others. On the other hand, consider someone else who, despite engaging in manipulative behavior, displays some level of discomfort or hesitation. This individual might be a sociopath, initially feeling uneasy about their actions before ultimately conforming to societal expectations. It's intriguing to observe how these subtle differences in behavior can reflect underlying psychological distinctions. Section 6. Navigating relationships. Handling individuals displaying narcissistic, sociopathic, or psychopathic traits can be extremely challenging and potentially dangerous. Identifying signs of emotional or physical abuse is crucial, as intervention may be required to safeguard victims from harm. Seeking therapy is essential for both individuals affected by these disorders and those impacted by their behavior. Imagine encountering someone in your life who consistently manipulates and mistreats others, leaving a trail of emotional devastation in their wake. Recognizing the signs of abuse, whether psychological or physical, becomes imperative in such situations to prevent further harm. It may be necessary to intervene to protect yourself or others from the destructive influence of such individuals. Seeking professional therapy offers a vital lifeline, providing support and guidance for both victims and those grappling with the repercussions of interacting with individuals exhibiting these troubling traits. Differentiating between narcissism, sociopathy, and psychopathy is crucial for managing intricate relationships and enhancing emotional health. Recognizing these patterns enables individuals to address and mitigate the negative impacts of these personality disorders effectively. It's important to remember that cultivating compassion and empathy plays a vital role in fostering healthier connections and facilitating personal growth. Think about someone you know who exhibits challenging behaviors, such as constantly seeking attention or manipulating others. Understanding the underlying traits of narcissism, sociopathy, or psychopathy can help you navigate your interactions with them more effectively. By recognizing these patterns, you can seek appropriate support, whether through therapy or other resources, to safeguard your emotional well-being and maintain healthier relationships. Remembering to approach these situations with compassion and empathy not only benefits others, but also promotes your own personal growth and resilience. Based on the information provided, which of the three personality disorders, narcissism, sociopathy, or psychopathy, do you believe poses the greatest danger to individuals and society? Considering their traits and behaviors, which one would you consider having as a friend, and why? Conversely, which of these personalities do you believe it is best to avoid forming relationships with, and what are the potential risks associated with interacting with them? Please share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's start a comment thread. Let us discuss these in the comments. See you.